Howdy, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Scott Free-for-all here. We've got lots of people in chat already. Howdy, everyone. I see we got Scorp, we've got Mark Thor, Chinook, Cartech. Howdy, folks. Let me see who else we might have. I think that's all we got so far. We've got more people joining in as well. Well, I enjoyed Argsy's stream, and before that, I was in on Farmer Ed Gaming's live stream this morning. So it's been a good live stream Saturday. We're going to be on Middleburgh today. It's been a while since we've been on that. I think it's been at least a week. It might even be 2 weeks. Before we were on, since we were on that last. But we've got some work to do. Honestly, other than grab a quick thumbnail this morning, I haven't really been on the map. So I don't have a strict to-do list. I do have a general one, and I could probably use your help in figuring out what we want to get done today. My Stream Deck is not working, so pardon me while I get our game in front of us. So let's get this rolling. Okay, forgot to boot it up. But yeah, we've been concentrating on the No Man's Land Revisited series, so kind of neglected this one. But we've got all that done, and we've handed things off to Mighty Mike. He is going to live stream at 6 p.m. my time, so in about 2.5 hours. Once we finish up here, I thought we could all head over there, say hi to Mike, see what he's doing to progress Argsy and FSG's No Man's Land map. We just about got this loaded up. I pulled out one of my old Longhorn, UT Longhorn shirts. I don't know if you can see it like that. This is actually, I think it's a fishing shirt, like competitive fishing shirt. There actually is such a thing. Okay, we are loaded up. let's get ready. Let me make sure my chat is working. We are. Corpnut, how are you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Let's see. I need to reset that, I think. Okay. All right. We are exactly where we left things on our last live stream. So first thing we want to do is advance the day. So let me do that. I can't remember if we have a sleep trigger or not. I'll try to play by the rules. Nope, doesn't look like we do. That's fine. We'll just stand up here like we have one. And I'll do a little Shift Z. And let's go to the next day. So where we left things off was we did a harvest of a couple of fields that we had purchased. Let me advance the day just a little bit more so we have a little more sunlight because it's November. That'll probably do it. All right. So, oh wow, look at that sunrise, guys. That's gorgeous. Let's go to the map just to show you where things stand. And make sure I don't have things turned off. I made a bad mistake on No Man's Land by having some crop types turned off, which I don't normally do. Okay, so you can see here's our farm, here's our grass field, and our 2 arable crop fields. We just harvested those. So we can concentrate on getting these turned around. We'll need to think about what we want to plant in here. I'm not running seasons, so we can really plant anything that we want. But before we do, I wanted to combine these 2 fields. So much like we combined these 3 fields, 86, 87, 88, I want to combine 105 and 106. And then kind of looking ahead, I thought once we have enough money to buy 107, we'll basically have 3 different fields that are roughly the same size. And that way it'll kind of, our equipment will kind of match that. So we can always do some grass. I don't know how ready our grass is over here, but it says it's ready. Let's check our animals real quick. We've got some sheep. They are healthy, and they are 40% reproductive, and they've got lots of hay, grass. Our chickens are productive. We're already getting lots of eggs, and we've got plenty of food. So animals are doing well. Oh, let's go back here. So if we do a quick price check on what we have to sell using our time-saving stock check mod, you can see that our canola and our sorghum are within 90% of, or maybe it's even 95% of the maximum value sell price. So we could easily sell canola, and that'll give us $150,000, which is good because we're gonna need to buy some equipment, and we are going to also need to pay off our loan. We have a $400,000 loan that we took out early on. And so let me just check chat real quick. I am notorious for getting behind on chat. Looks like we're doing okay. All right. So what if we sell some crop, and then the first thing I want to buy, and this is where I need your help, I want to buy a trailer, like a proper road trailer that we can haul our grain and whatever else in. Because the only thing we have, if we go to our owned items, the only trailers we have are these gravity wagons, and then we've got an auger wagon. That's all that we have. So I think what we need to do is go a little bit in debt, buy a trailer, like a grain trailer. And if we can buy a trailer that we can configure in lots of different ways, I think that would be cost effective. And there's Joran Hoffman. How are you? Welcome in. Good to have you here. And we have tractors. We have 3 tractors, in fact. You know, we could probably get by with 2. I'd like to see if we can hold on to all 3, because I can see some scenarios where we're going to be using all 3 at once, you know, if we get some course play going and that sort of thing. But what if we bought a truck and a trailer for hauling grain and whatnot? Where I could use help is, there's 2 ways we could go. One way we could go is we could buy like a semi. And this Mac here is pretty cheap. It's only $50,000. It's got enough power, I think, to get us around. So we could do that. It's 50 grand. And then there is there's a matching trailer for it. It is this one here. And it's $27,500. So we're talking almost $80,000 for that. Now that'll hold 35,000, which is really, it's a little too big for our farm as we have it right now, but I could see us growing into that. Also, it is a semi, so you can get around roads a little better. And this trailer is not overly long that we're going to have trouble getting around this map. So that's one option. Do we do the semi, like a small semi, or we could do a pickup with a gooseneck trailer? And we've got a couple options. You know, I like the TLX just because they're cheap and they have a lot of power. We can do the 3500 series, which is pretty powerful, or we could do a smaller 2020 series. They have gooseneck trailers that go with it. Yes, it does have a pup trailer also. That's true. The gooseneck trailers, are they here? Trying to remember where. I think they might go up in the they may go in the miscellaneous space. I think they go in miscellaneous. So I think it was 35,000 for the large pickup, and then let's see. Well, where did they go? I wonder if they got put into baling trailers, because they might have a baling option. Maybe it got thrown in here. I don't see it. Can this be configured for grain? No. The rigid Mac. Mark, we could do the rigid Mac. The thing there is we may be more limited in how we can configure it. Because with the semi, we could put, you know, an animal trailer on it. We could put a tank on it, you know, that get to pretty good size. Let me go back to trailers. I was pretty sure I enabled and, well, here's one. Here's a gooseneck trailer. It's 36,000. It can't be configured for a lot of things, but it'll hold 18,000 liters of stuff, and it will hold not everything, but almost everything. So that's not bad. Okay, here, this is the one I was looking for, I believe. This one's also by 82 Studios. Gooseneck tipper trailer. Now this one will hold 26. Oh, it's also super cheap. So maybe this is the one we do. And then we can actually add an extension to go 30. We can add ramps. So I guess that, what does that do? Allows us to, does that make it a low loader? And then there's an we don't want to do unrealistic, but we could do that. So maybe that's a good fit. So you use this one on your map, Scorp, this 20-foot gooseneck. So we could go a little cheaper by doing this. It's going to hold a little bit less, but there's a lot of trailers we can hook up to the pickup as well. And the pickup might be a little more versatile. So, in fact, you can make this you can actually make it a bumper pull. But I like it being a gooseneck. can put a cover on it. There's a lot of things we can do. So it's, what do I say, almost 80,000 for the semi. With this, it's going to be 35. It's going to be more like 45,000. So it's like almost half the price. So Scorp uses that with the TLX. Yeah, it whips around quickly. Okay. Well, I'm hearing some votes for that. Corpnet's saying get the 3-axle Mac with the bin on it. Okay, and has pup trailer. Yeah, that one's just a little more limiting. I think it's really expensive too. What if we do the TLX, guys? We're gonna have to borrow some money because it's kind of one of those chicken and egg things. We need to sell the crop to get the money to buy it, but we need it to haul the trailer so we can sell it. So we'll temporarily borrow. That's going to be plenty. Okay, I've never used that the TLX 3500. I've always used the 2020, but I thought I'd try that bigger one. So let's buy it, get it configured. Nope, it's under cars. I think we can just do, I don't think we need the crew cab. Why is it cheaper? The single cab is more expensive? That's interesting. Does anyone else find that interesting? Because I think this one's going to be... Oh, could it be that the crew cab... Why is that cheaper? I don't need the crew cab, so I'm not going to buy it. I'm just going to buy the single cab. Scorp, unless you can tell me a reason why I need to have it. We don't need all the full extras, do we? You use the crew cab, it looks better. Okay. We'll do the crew cab. And I may just go with a basic setup. I don't know what else I would need. I don't like tent. Standard mirrors is fine. Don't need any extras. Don't need extra bumpers. What about lighting? That's fine. Headlights, fine. I can always add more to this later. So I do want something other than gray. I like blue. What if we do that? I like that. And then I like that. Interior is fine. Metal parts fine. Rim color's fine. Let's put a New York license plate on there. Okay. $28,000. That's a pretty good bargain. All right, we're going to buy that. Oh, we do have to buy the part that we hook up back here, right? Because it's not gonna hook in unless we have a bed for it. And that's going to be, I think, in the miscellaneous. Yeah, forgot to add that into our price total. Bed, flatbed, tipper, prospector. Oh, I guess it's this crew cabin stuff. Flatbed? I think it's the flatbed, right? Yeah, that's it. That has the gooseneck ball hitch on it. Yep, it does. Okay. I don't know that we need to do anything else with that. I think we just buy it. So that's another 16 grand. Okay, that makes it a little bit more realistic price. I'm going to buy that. And then we're going to buy the gooseneck trailer, which is here. I don't think we need the extension on it either. How much more is it? 2,000? Eh. We'll get the extension. What kind of branding? No, don't want any of that. Gooseneck's good. Tension belts. And oh, okay, so we can add tension belts. That's nice. Design color. What does that do? Doesn't look like it does anything for... We'll just do stock. All right, I'm just going to go with that, guys. Regular bed has goose as well. Oh, but cheaper price is better. Oh, okay. The good thing about this is it's highly reconfigurable. So I did buy that, right? All right, let's go over to it. There we go. So we have the truck. Yep, we've got everything we need. So we'll go ahead and sell our crop and then we'll pay down our loan. Whoops. All right, let's get in a way where I can see what I'm doing here. All right. And there's Nick Steckman. How you doing, Nick? Good to see you, buddy. All right, there is our setup, guys. I mean, I don't have dualies in the back or anything. That's all right. Let's go first person. There we go. It's a little less loud that way too. And I'm gonna set up my cruise control. Let's keep it below 50. Like that. That'll just keep me from going too fast, because this thing is like a jackrabbit. It just takes off. Oh yeah, we have traffic. Was that my turn? It was not. Oh, I didn't really finish my thought on my Longhorn, my UT Longhorn shirt. They are playing today, but not until I think 6 p.m. And they're playing Kansas State, which whooped the snot out of Oklahoma State last week. So I don't expect that we're going to win that one, but I'll still root for them. And sorry for the laggy view. We're still loading in the first person view stuff. It's Legacy. Hey, Legacy, welcome in. Good to see you again. Corpnut, I have you watching the Longhorns now? All right. Besides the Ducks, well, you can watch them both, right? Assuming they're playing today. I like the sounds of this truck. All right. So what might be fun is to set up our auto drive and see if we can get it to deliver all of our, was it canola? Forgot what it is that was really ready. Yeah, our canola is like within, it's like 99% of the max value price. Our sorghum is not quite there. We could even wait another day, another sleep cycle on sorghum, because its max month is January. We're in November right now, so don't quite have as much of that as we do the other stuff. Soybeans, we're going to have to wait on. They're like very, very depressed price right now. All right. So let's see what we can do. We have our auto load course. Let's set it up for pick up and deliver. We're going to pick up at Weir Farm 3. We're going to pick up at the... Where is it? Oh, I got to keep scrolling down. Silo load. And then where are we going to take it, guys? Let's look. We're going to take it to Central Grain. That's where the best price is. So we'll take it to Central Grain. Cool. And it's canola. All right. Central Grain canola. Yep. And there's 69,000. So we're going to do, we'll do what? 3 loads of this? Let's see what happens. Oh, I can tell you for one thing, and that's we're going to have to clear out. We're going to have to clear out some of this equipment, or it's going to hit it. So let's get busy and get that moved out of the way. Just for now, and then I'll clean up the barnyard here in just a bit. There we go. I'm just going to put everything over here for right now. I'll get it in the shed here in just a bit. This out of the way. Hey, Mark Thor, how you doing? Yeah, this does feel quite a bit different. For one thing, it's my own farm, so it feels a little more natural to me. Oh, we've got that baler in the way. Let's go get him out of the way. Sorry, truck. Yep, he's all full. So we might be able to get it. I forgot that we added the extension. Didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay. Now, are those grain bins going to be in the way? Pretty sure they are. Yeah, they are. Okay. Well. Let's get those out of the way. And I think we're going to be just fine. And for now, I'm going to get these way out of the way. I guess I'll put them over here. All right. And let's see. We still have stuff in the way. All right, well. So we'll get you out of the way too. All right. Hopefully that's the end of that. Okay. I guess we can follow him for a little ways. Yep, so we're full with 30,000 in canola. Hello, John Trail Boss. How are you? Welcome in. Did Nitro Dad quit modding? last post on Facebook or update this map? It was back in May. You know what, John? Those are great questions. I don't know. I downloaded this map shortly before I started streaming on it, so maybe a month ago. So I don't know if there's been any updates since then. Okay, is our truck doing weird stuff? Let's see. It looks like it's starting and stopping a lot. Make sure that that isn't like... Just want to make sure it can get up to speed. Looks like it's going to. Okay. We seem to be okay. What's our suspension looking like? It seems to be handling... Oh, look at that. When it shifts... That's a little weird. It looks like when it shifts gears... Yeah, it's doing weird stuff, guys. You learned how to fix the steel barrels from loading. Okay, John. I haven't gotten to that part. Haven't been encountering that yet. So that's a little weird interaction. Yeah, whenever it goes to shift gears, it does a little hiccup. And that's very, very strange. What are we gonna do with this? I mean, it's gonna get there. It's just gonna take a while. Anybody have any ideas on how to fix that, either with like enabling or disabling some kind of feature? Jeremy, how you doing, bud? Yeah, I started about half hour late this time. So you didn't really miss much. What you see, we just bought. And we're just now encountering some interesting interactions. Mark, you're saying stuff like this happens a lot with the TLX stuff. Okay. That's too bad. All right. It looks like when it breaks really hard. And then it, like... That's really weird. Okay. Guys, I think we'll just run with this for now. I might end up replacing that truck with a different pickup. We could either try the 2021, which is the one I used to use. And I've never had this problem. Or there's a couple other pickups that we can use. May not have as powerful an engine, but they'll work. Okay, so while that's happening, let's go on to another thing that I want to get done. And that is, I want to do some plowing to connect those two fields. And I think this is our most powerful tractor. So we'll use this. And my apologies for the cluttered farmyard. I'll try to get that. We'll either try to get that clutter fixed here during the stream, or I'll fix it right afterwards. Where is our plow? There it is. Well, it's actually a subsoiler. We're gonna need the weight, which is over here. You know, we could just use the Valtra. It's got enough power, right? Let's just do that. Poor pickup. Okay, well, so the 3500's got some weird interaction issues. I mean, usually 82 Studios stuff is pretty good. I'm not like a super like feature person, so I know there's a lot of options and stuff on it. That's not really why I tend to use his stuff, but I usually use it just because it works well, and it's usually priced pretty well. Corpnut, 28-7 Ducks over Colorado, 1 minute till halftime. All right, go Ducks. Quack, quack. speaking of ducks, I saw a quick little post that FSG did, and it had some screenshots of some ducks. So I'll be honest with you, I didn't really investigate that. But is that a map that is featuring ducks now, or is it an option? Tell me a little more on that. Oh yeah, there's our harvester still sitting over there. We like used it and immediately just threw it off to the side. All right, let's get this set up. I want to enable fields. Allow, where are you? There it is, allow create fields. Got that. Okay. Thomas Patterson. Hey buddy, looks my in-game farm, only I know where things are. Yeah, Thomas, when it comes to playing someone else's game or just jumping into a new game, I spend a lot of time just figuring out where things are. It is a lot easier when you're using one that you've like configured and so on. All right, well, we just sold some canola and made 65 grand for it. That's nice. I saw we got an environmental score bonus for it too. Okay. That's probably good. That looks pretty smooth, actually. I like that. All right. And we're not going to get this in one shot, so we'll just do it in two. If I'm good with XML files, I can add them into my game. Oh, okay. I'm not super good with XML. Like I've added some like grain types to production, but I've never added animal types to farms. To be honest with you, I think I'm fine with chickens. It was for Scroft. Okay. Mark, was that the work that you did for Scroft? Did you make those animals? Oh, and you forwarded it to FSG to look at. Okay. Yeah, Scroft is doing some very highly customized stuff for his realism survival series. Was it his farmhand series, I think he calls it? I've gotten behind on that series, but every time I watch an episode, I'm always impressed by what he's doing. Oh, I need to dig into this a little better, or I'm gonna miss. I'm not gonna even get it in 2 passes. Not paying attention. Nick, you would love to look into it. Okay. Scroff gave you the link to the models. Apparently they're from the Hoff-Bergman map. Oh, okay. I remember Hoff-Bergman, and I remember there were ducks on there. There were some other things on there too. Was there goats? There was like more than one special animal type. All right, we've got this connected. That edge is pretty ragged, but that's all right. That's the way Nitro Dad made it. I'm okay with that. All right. Hopefully I can get all this in one shot. I think I made it a little too wide up here, in which case we'll just grab it along the way. Is that grass that I missed? It looks like it's either grass or weeds. I can't tell. Just gonna make sure. Gonna come in here and grab that. Okay. Did I miss them again? I think those are just weeds, right? I think those are just weeds. I seem to be getting all the grass. Oh, it is grass, Corp Nut? Alright, well. Tell you what I'm going to do then. I'm going to just give up on trying to get this in 2 passes. And come back and grab this. Yeah, I'm just going to make a 3rd pass. I think it's just going to be this center section that was a little wider. And we've got a big shadow over that area, so it's a little hard to see what is going on. Hey, Dirt Farmer. How are you doing? Howdy. Welcome in. Dirt Farmer, we're just selling some of our crop, and we are combining these 2 fields before we do whatever tillage work and seeding we need to do to get this going again. Alright, I think that's looking pretty good. Let's go get this center section. These fields are are pretty bouncy, and I think that's kind of cool. I think it adds a little more realism. Dirt Farmer, you're doing good. Glad to hear it. Power is back on. Okay. So we're able to watch some streams now. Awesome. Well, glad to have you here as always, Dirt Farmer. All right. Let's see what that looks like on our map. So it looks like we have picked up our 2nd batch of canola, and we're on our way to sell that. And that all looks good to me. I don't see anything that isn't plowed. Ducks, ducklings, chicks, rams, goats, sheep, bulls, calves, pigs, and variety of foals. My goodness. Corp Nut's doing a food run. Okay. There's Saran. Hello, Saran. Glad of you to pop in and say hi. Always good to see you. Saran, I saw that you got excited. Was it with Wales winning the rugby match against New Zealand? I didn't say anything in the chat because I was feeling a little bad for Argsy. Okay, so we're done plowing. Oh, is Ireland South Africa? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, I was wondering why you would cheer for Wales, but I didn't know that Ireland was playing as well. Cool. You feel bad for that? Oh well. You know, there's going to be spoilers and there's going to be upsets. Not a lot you can do about it. Well, that makes a lot more sense, Saran, that you were cheering for your home country team. All right. I think you guys saw that I added this wash station. I really like it. This is the best place I could find to put it. I'm not like really happy with it because it's a little bit in the way of some of our auto drive courses, but whatever. South Africa are world champs too. Okay, gotcha. So big day for Ireland. Yeah. Well done, Ireland. One of these days, I'm gonna like learn more about rugby. I don't know a whole lot about it. I think instead of touchdown, they're called tries or something, if that's right. Am I saying that right? Am I thinking that right? And they start in a scrum. I think I've exhausted my entire knowledge of rugby right there. You don't know much either? Okay. Ardby's a bit of an expert. I know he follows his All Blacks team pretty closely. No clue. Oh, okay. Well, Saran, I like that you're cheering for your home team, even if you're not like an expert in the sport. You're definitely a fan of the team, so that's awesome. Okay, now I gotta figure out what we're gonna do next. I want to catch up with this guy. So we've got another full load. Let's watch him sell this. I haven't been to the sell point before, so let's see where he goes. This is a really cool area of the map. Where are we on the map? Let's look. We are... Let's see. Having a hard time finding where we are. Well, let's look. Let's look here. We'll be able to see it better here. I'm thinking we're up here somewhere. Okay. Oh well. We'll just watch them. It's like playing American football without all the safety gear. Yeah, that is one thing that's true. I'd rather be an American football player than a rugby player for that reason alone. All right. So there's another $67,000. That is awesome. While I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and pay down our loan. And I'm not going to take our balance all the way to zero. I want to keep like, we'll keep like $11,000. So that's good. We knocked our loan down from 400,000 down to just under 300,000. Now, let's see if he drives better when it's not fully loaded. He's still doing a lot of bouncing and stuff. Yeah, I'm not super happy with our pickup purchase. I like the trailer quite a bit. I think it's a good size for our farm. But we're definitely going to trade that in. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send him to the store. Oh, look, there's a some kind of sports ball field. Baseball? I think it's baseball. I'm going to send him to the dealership, and we're going to trade him out. Dealership, go. Because I don't have a whole lot of patience for that. All right, so while he's doing that, let's see what we need to do. Let's look at the state of our fields. Nope. That's what we need. Okay, so our soil type is half sandy loam and half loam. So I think that's pretty good. Isn't loam like the best? And sandy loam's like the next best? So if so, that should give us a pretty good bonus, right? How am I going to see that? There it is. It doesn't really give us like our percent yield bonus in that. I can't remember how that goes. Do we need to purchase? I guess we could purchase the soil information. This says for field 105. Well, we kind of already have it, right? But does that allow us to, for $6,000? Saran says, I couldn't watch the last No Man's Land stream. Did it go okay? It went okay, Saran. And if you didn't, that's okay. You could, I mean, I'll tell you what we did. We got all the fields, not all the fields, but most of the fields to a harvest state. We harvested a couple of wheat fields and we made some hay. And then we just got some things sold and got some things ready for Mighty Mike. Mighty Mike's going to start his stream in just under 2 hours. So 6 p.m. my time. In fact, what we'll do, we'll probably go right up to that point and we'll just all run over there together and say hi, because I'm really curious to see what Mike is going to do with that. Guys, tell me if it makes any sense for me to buy this soil information, because we've just got, you know what, I'm not going to. I don't even have to ask you. Oh, but we do want to look at our pH. Nope. Yes, pH is what we want to look at first. Our nitrogen is off, of course. Does that say our lime is looking good? I don't know how perfect that is. Do we need, let me just ask you, do we need to put more lime on that? And if we need to like actually walk over there, let's do that. Oh, you know what? It looks like I put lime on this, doesn't it? That's just perfect. And that's just pH perfect. So, all right, we don't need to put lime on it. I'm not going to worry about putting lime on this right here. It still says it's perfect. Interesting. Okay. Lime is looking pretty close to perfect. Good, Dirt Farmer. I'm glad you agree. Let's do some seeding. What crop do we want to put on here, guys? We're not running season, so we can put anything on here we want. If we really wanted to get cheeky about it, we could look to see what's going to be at peak price about the time harvest comes. We are currently in November. So let's say we did like an arable crop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it's 10 or 11 months. So we'd be right around in here for barley, wheat, oats. Canola's going to be a little early. So we could put more canola down. I mean, and we could kind of do that again. We've already got some sorghum. We could put a crop that our chickens will want to eat, like some wheat. I mean, we have sorghum, which they can eat right now. It's not going to last forever. We could put some corn down, but we'll need to buy a planter. So think about that. So we'll do that, and then if we have any time left, it might be fun to see if we can grab a contract and do that. I think there's some cultivating contracts out there, and although we may not have time to finish it, there's some beet and potato harvesting contracts that are out as well. So, and I'm trying to remember, what did we plant in our other fields over here? I don't want to repeat that. We have, that's barley. Yeah, so we have barley over here. So our chickens will eat that. We don't need to worry about that. Why am I so indecisive today, guys? Hello, A. Welcome in. Good to see you. It's been a while since I've seen you, but great to have you back. A, we're just about to seed this expanded field I just made, and I am at a loss as to what to plant. We could do sunflowers? No? I think it takes a planter for that, doesn't it? We could do oats. And there's Scooter's workbench. Hey Scooter, welcome in, buddy. We could do oats as a as a cash crop. We don't have horses. What if we did oats? Would that be all right? And we get some straw from it. If you I'm gonna say we go with oats unless you guys have a better suggestion, which I am certainly open to. Okay, it looks like we are at the dealership. Let's take care of this before we... Nope. Let's start seeding first. And then... Nope, and I don't want to use him. Although I do want the weight off of you. Mark Thor says oats. Okay. Now our seeder, I think it only needs 180 horsepower. So we could use the Valtra. Let me just double check. That's 230. Whoops. And our seeder requires 180. So yeah, we can use the Valtra. We're already in it. The weight's already attached. Let's go for it. We're gonna have to get our Kubota out of the way. All right. So I'm going to get this going on a course play, and then we'll sort out our pickup truck situation again. We'll probably need some more seed. I've got that set over to oats. Let's go load up on some more seed. We've got plenty of fuel. Don't need to repair anything. And let's see, I think our seed, is this seed? I think it is. It is. All right. So although the in-game version of this Lemken seeder does not, what's it called? No-till or drill. This one does, because I have the mod that adds that to all the base game seeders and planters. Direct drill, that's what I'm trying to say. This will direct drill. And then once we've got some seed on here, we'll concern ourselves with getting some fertilizer down on it. Okay. Now, when I did my No Man's Land live stream, we were running into issues where the field boundaries were too close to each other, and we had to do some custom field stuff. We're not going to have that problem here. That all looks wonderful. I am going to move our combine. You guys might need to remind me of that. Headlands. Let's do 3 headlands. Let's do sharp corners. And that all looks good. Dirt Farmer, you really like the mod that makes them all direct drill seeders. Yeah, I do too, especially with precision farming where you're rewarded for doing direct drill. We need more options. I think that's one area where the game and even the available mods has been rather light, and that's seeders and planters. Although, I mean, there are a lot, but for any particular size or horsepower category, you don't have more than maybe 2 to 4 options. I mean, there's 3 or 4 really big ones. There's 3 or 4 really small ones. 3 or 4 mid-sized ones. That's about it. I mean, when you compare like to how many options you have with trailers and cultivators. Hey, Tanner, good to see you. Welcome in. Let's generate that. I like that. That all looks good. Let's get you right in here. And let's back you up a little bit. And go. And so we do have some weeds. We have a lot of weeds to take care of, guys. Let's see what kind of weeds we have. There are medium weeds. We can use a hoe. I think we have one, so that's good. So after we do the seeding, I'll probably run a course play with the weeder. All right, let's go move our combine so it's not in the way of anything, although I don't think it will be. I don't want it to be, and he doesn't need to be here anyway. I don't have the trailer here. I think I ended up getting ooh. I think I ended up getting a header trailer, right? I did. It should get rid of the weeds. Yeah, but it's not, Mark. Because we're not cultivating, we're just direct drilling. Is that the reason why? Or is there like some kind of problem with that mod? Okay, good. We do have the header trailer. I bought this promising that I wouldn't do my little trick again, because it just wasn't very realistic. Not saying there's a fault. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure either, Mark. And it's fine. All right. I want to get out of the way of our seeder before there's an issue. I think we'll be all right. Oh no. Can I adjust the height? Yes, I can. Oh, but it's only that. Well, I'll just force it on. Okay. Is it gonna auto? It's not gonna auto set either, is it? Well, that's the right trailer for it. Hopefully things will stay where they need to be. Just pointing out a fault, realism with the game. Ah, gotcha, Mark. Something that is a cedar planter should have some effect on weeds. Yeah, you'd think so. You'd think so. Be sweet to get some silver cedars. Oh, some gleaner. Oh, okay. I didn't know there was such a thing, but I'm all in favor for it. So, Pleasant View Farms is our kind of resident Alice Chalmers Gleaner modder. Maybe he'll take pick that up for all of us. All right, just add to the clutter here. All right. Cedar's doing fine. We're still at 93%. I think we'll have enough seed for this whole field. Pretty good sized field now that we've combined these two. Oh, you made that header mark? Oh, that's right. You did do that for Pleasant View Farms, right? Could make it silver. Oh, so it was the thing that you were just saying as a color? It should have cedar. Oh, Dirt Farmer was talking about a cedar. Yeah. And I agree. More cedars and planters, the better. All right, we're not going to need our combine for quite a while. So let's get him cleaned and put away. And I'll just remind everybody that one of the rules for this entire series is no green and no red. So no Case or John Deere equipment or tractors. And that's just to force me to do some different things. So that's one reason why we've got the Gleaner. It was between this and the New Holland combine, which those are also interesting, but I happen to really like this one. All right. Now, let's do something about this. Do we try the 2020 pickup and see if it does any better? I have used the 2020 multiple times. I can't say that I've used it with that particular gooseneck trailer, but I've never had the issue that we had with this 3500. Where am I going? I need to sell this. Where's the little interaction marker? Is it inside maybe? I'm trying to be like semi-realistic with things. Yes, it is. I see it now. That's it right there. Corp Nut is back. Good to have you back. All right. Now, I wonder if I can get 100% of my money back. Doesn't look like I can. I think the mod I have installed, it's only for, like, placeables that you get 100% of your money back. But, oh well. Okay. Let's go to the store. Oh, did I just turn the lights on? I sure did. Okay, interesting. So, where's the... Are we not in... I think we need to go in a different place. I think we need to go out here. Here we are. No, that's where we were before. Okay, well. Where do we go to buy stuff, guys? I mean, I can just do that, but I was trying to be a little more realistic with things. Okay, let's go back here. So we can do the 2020. These in-game pickups don't do gooseneck. And so that's the only other one I have installed. I guess we'll try it. We'll use the 6.7 liter. And let's see. These are just all presets. I think that's going to be plenty of power. It was last time. Let's see if we can do Michelin's. I don't think this does Michelin's. No. I'd like to do dualies if we can. There we go. I don't know that we need any kits or cab lights. Cab lights might be good. Let's do that. Mirrors are fine. Attachers. What do we... A plow mount? Really? Oh, that's for snowplow. Oh, that could come in handy. And that's it. Okay. Let's put our blue back in there. Got our license plate. Yep. Okay, that's not too far from the price that we had before. Corp.U grew up with Ford and New Holland equipment. Okay, cool. All right, so we'll buy that. Now let's buy a bed for it. So we go over to miscellaneous. So there's the flatbed, and there's the, now can we do gooseneck in this? Yeah, we can. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that because we could actually haul some stuff in here as well, just to have a little more utility. We don't need a toolbox or side rails or roll bar or black roll bar or headache rack or cover. All right. Passengers. Don't need that. Let's go with our blue. All right. Let's hope we get some better performance with this. All right, so it looks like we're around $1,000 poorer with that swap out. So not too bad. Let's just hope this performs better. Seems to hook up okay. All right, so let's put it on a course to go back to our farm and see what happens. And you know what I'm going to do? This is just for testing purposes. I'm going to fill this up with some stuff. Just so we have some weight back there. And I'll remove it when we get back to the farm. This is just so we have it weighted down. Okay, that was concerning. Looks like we have the same problem. Okay, well, I think what I'm going to do is there's an F100. It's like an old classic Ford that we could add, and I know there's a lot of third-party ones out there. There's some GMCs and some Chevy type stuff. If you guys have some recommendations for a pickup that we want to try out that would take a gooseneck that is going to, do better, that maybe you have some experience with, put the suggestion in my Discord. I've got a channel on my server for offline live stream chat. If you'll put that in there, I will definitely look at any suggestions because I don't use a lot of pickups, but I'd like to. But these just aren't going to work for us. I'm gonna go ahead and empty this, since we know it's not gonna come to anything. Okay, let's check on this guy. He's looking okay. What if we got our weeder working behind him? I think that would be a good idea. What is our horsepower requirement for our weeder? I think it's kind of high. Weeder. 150. Okay. So, probably don't want to hook it up on the Kubota, but we can definitely put it on the New Holland, and it'll do just fine. I'm gonna start cleaning up. Ooh, oh boy. Pretty short wheelbase, or distance from the trailer wheels to the tractor hitch. Okay. Oh, there's our weeder right there. That is our weeder, right? Pretty sure. What else would it be? So far, we've been successful in using this hoe and not had to buy any herbicide or use any like bigger weeding equipment. We'll see how long we can do that, but that means with that we got to stay on top of these weeds. Now this weeder's pretty wide, so yeah, I mean we're not gonna get two passes out of this. We're just gonna wait. We're gonna wait until we have that pretty much done. So I'll just leave you there. So it's almost noon in our game. Let's see what else we can do. Maybe this is where we do a little contract. I think that might be fun. Okay. So we'll go till 6, so we've got an hour and change. Okay, awesome. I don't think we could go give our chickens a little more food. Do that. I mean, it would be easy to top them off. Our sheep are more than fine. So, you poor pickup truck. All right. What would we put? Do we have a bucket? So we could probably get away with a bucket. We don't. No, I don't want to have to go get a bucket. What else could we put wheat in? Guess our auger wagon? Will that work? Guess we can put it in that guy. He's finally here. We'll just do that. It's a little bit overkill. Stop that. Hey, Yan, how are you, buddy? Good to have you here in the chat. How much did our animals need? It wasn't very much. I mean, not even 1,000. It's not even 1,000 liters of wheat or barley or whatever. Sorghum. That's what we have. So I'm just gonna like tap this, and then we'll go see what we can do for a contract. All right. Start. Stop. So our truck has no problem driving around when we drive it. It's just it doesn't like auto drive. It just doesn't play well with it. I need to move this header. Got a little bit of eggs, not much. And I don't have a wonderful place to put this, but I think I'm going to put it right over here because I'm tending to not use this door. So I think that's going to work. Corp Nut meatball sandwich from Old Chicago. Yummy. I have had their meatball sandwich, and it is good. It is like one of the better meatball sandwiches. Oh, that was my bad. Oh yeah, that's right. Gooseneck. There we go. Okay. Probably don't need to do this, but I really hate to kill off animals, so we'll just make sure that we don't kill them off. There we go. All right. So the good thing is we have a really good trailer. I love the gooseneck trailer. Our pickup works if we drive it, but we need to find one that's auto drive friendly. All right, guys, I need to take a quick bio break, so I'm going to let you guys ride along in our Valtra while I do that. So I'll be back in like less than a minute. See you then. All right, we are back. What did I miss here? Oh, Tanner's got some stuff here. Might be the trailer doesn't like auto drive. Oh, interesting. Huh. That is a good thought, Tanner. It could be the trailer specifically. It could just be the interaction of the trailer and the truck with auto drive. That's what I was thinking, because I've used TLX pickups with auto drive without any problem, but I've never done it with a gooseneck trailer. I've also used that gooseneck trailer before. Don't know if I used it with auto drive though. We'll get it figured out. But if you guys have some suggestions for other pickups, I'm going to start there. In-game mod hub or not, even if it's like a PC-only mod somewhere, that'll be fine. Yeah, and the issue was when I was running an auto drive course, it would start to get up to speed, and then it would like, it seemed to be when it was wanting to do a shift, like in the transmission, it would like stop and then it would start up again and stop, even on a straightaway, even when it wasn't loaded down much. So it was just some kind of weird interaction that was causing that. Nice little shot. Yeah, I think it may just be an interaction where the physics of the truck, the trailer, and auto drive just don't get along. But we'll find a combination that works. All right, let's see what we can do. Just want to double check, make sure there's nothing else to do on our own farm. I don't think there is. And then we will pick up a contract. I mean, we could do grass work maybe, but we've done that before. And we've done it recently. Oh, it's not quite ready anyway. Yeah, it needs one more growth stage before we cut it for hay or silage. Let's look at contracts. Okay, we have some baling contracts, which we're not going to do because we could do our own baling if we wanted to. But there's a lot of cultivating contracts. Those might be okay. We've got some fertilizing contracts, and we've got some harvesting contracts. We could do sunflowers. We would need to rent the equipment, or at least rent a corn header. We've got sugar beets. That could be fun. Field 9. Let's look at more details. It says it would take an hour to do it. I mean, I'd say that's a contender. If you really want to do sugar beets, I'm up for it. It's a 6-acre field. Field 9. Here's corn. Soybeans. That's a tiny, tiny field. Got oats, more soybeans. Sorghum. I guess just looking at this, I would say we could do, I don't really want to do potatoes for some reason. I'm okay with sugar beets. We would just need to use what we can lease in the equipment here. I'd be okay with sugar beets or soybeans. So tell me what you guys want to do. John Trebos, you say it could be the trailer. Okay. Jans says try to take a look at the AD nodes. When that, oh, it could be at the node. Okay. So maybe when the nodes are close together, it's doing something? Okay. And there's leftovers for the chickens, Thomas. So you're saying leftovers for, with the, was it the sorghum? I mean, we could do sorghum. I think there's just that one little field. We could do it. Now, I'll put that in the mix. We already have some sorghum in our silo. But that would be something we could actually use for the animals. But the good thing is we've got lots of hay for the sheep, and we've got lots of sorghum for the chickens, because we don't have a lot of chickens. So I don't see any votes yet. Can I do a vote? Can I make a vote? I've never done one before. I don't see an option for one. Is that? Oh, wait, here it is. Make a poll. I'm going to do this just because I never have. So I'll say beets. What else did I say? Soybeans. And sorghum. Or we can do, we can cultivate. There we go. That's interesting. Okay. we'll see. We'll see what comes out of that. I've never done it before, so this is more of just kind of an experiment more than anything else. All right, get the game back up here. Yeah, because I don't really want to do potatoes. Sunflowers just doesn't seem interesting to me. And then there's several cultivating jobs we can do, and we can just rent the equipment for that. And so how do I see the results of it? Oh, I just click on it. Okay. Looks like we don't have a lot of people voting just yet. Let's get a few more votes. So it looks like cultivating's not popular. Looks like it's going to be between soybeans and sorghum. Okay, so I don't have to do beets again. I'm a little relieved of that. Okay, if you haven't voted yet, let me know if you want to do soybeans or sorghum. I'll do either one. Sorghum will be able to sell at max price pretty soon. Soybeans, we're going to have to wait. Okay. Oh, they're neck and neck again. We'll just go another 30 seconds on the poll. And while they're doing that, I'll just say, if you haven't yet and you want to, please click the like button for this live stream. That really helps the channel out a lot. Still pretty new around here and need to get the word out. And then also would love for you to subscribe and hit the notification button so you'll know next time I go live or when I publish the video. We do usually 2 live streams a week and 1 to 2 videos per week. So thank you in advance for doing that. And if you haven't yet, please join our Discord server. If someone can type exclamation Discord, there's an invite link where you can join. We've got a great community there, very friendly, very helpful, and we have some fun there. Okay, it looks like sorghum is where it's going to be. So that's what we're going to do. Thank you for your help. Okay, so let's look at our sorghum ones. So here's one for 6,400. Do we have any other choices? There's one for 9, so we'll get a little bigger there. There's one for 12. Okay, now that's getting interesting. There's a 6. All right, so that's the biggest one, field 56. Let's see where that is. See what we're getting ourselves into and where it's located. 59, 50, 56. Oh, that's easily doable and it's not far away. And we have all the equipment we need for it. So let's tackle that. I think that'll be good. And I just put the combine away, not thinking that we would be harvesting. That's fine. All right. Oh, I see. I forgot. When you have the details on, this is the value of the contract. This is what you stand to get once you sell everything. 3 minutes left, and the Ducks are up 35-10. Nice. Oh, in third quarter. Okay. Still, that's pretty good. Okay. We'll take that contract and let's go get it. Let's see, I think we'll just hook up the trailer. I think I've got pretty sure I have a hitch on this. Yep. All right. Let me get the little mini map up here so I can see where we're supposed to go. It's 45 to 10 now, or 42 to 10. Okay. That's good. Saran, you did join Discord the other day. Thank you for doing that. Good to have you in. I forget how big this map is. Pretty sure this is a 4x map, which means you can put 4 regular sized maps in the same space. If you want to play this map, it is PC Mac only, and you can download it from NitroDad. And if someone can type !map, I think I have it set up where you can see a link to download this map. NitroDad is one of my favorite map makers. Definitely, I'd say in my top 3 or 4. It's a map of an actual area in New York, somewhere western or upstate New York. And it just looks beautiful. Very playable too. He just makes very nice playable maps that are fun. Alright, I think we're here. Yep. And it looks like that's 56. Hold on. Okay, there's 56, so we're getting close. Yeah, there's the link right there. Thank you, Mark. And where do we, oh boy, where do we go, where do we get to this map, this field? Was I supposed to get to it on the other side? Hold on, guys. I think I screwed up. So it's definitely not over here because that's all fence. So I bet I was supposed to get into it over here or something. Maybe here? There it is. Let's open that. Okay, let's get back in our harvester. And hopefully we can get turned around here without too much trouble. Oh boy. No, that's just not gonna work. Maybe I can do it up here. I'm gonna let this, okay, I think I saw that our cedar is done. There we go. So what we'll do, maybe we'll set him up on course play, and then we can go get in our weeder and get to weeding our field. Did I drive for Swift before? And I take it that that's a jab at the Swift Transportation Company. All right, let's get the tractor there. I mean the trailer there. Get set up with our. You drove for Swift for 3 years. Okay. All right, here is our field, finally. Now, let's get this set up. Don't have a course set. That's great. That's fine. Great job. Okay, selected it for us already. That's good. Two headlands is probably fine. Corner smooth is probably fine. I think this is all fine. So that doesn't look too bad. You know, hang on. Oh, just do it. Okay, there's no swath to worry about. And there we go. Let's see what this field looks like from a... Expected yield is only 64%. I don't think that's very good then. Well, it is what it is. Okay. So we are all seated. Looks like we did a really good job. Let's make sure we didn't like miss any spots. Looks like there's some spots over here that we could clean up. Let's go check that out. Looks like all the other corners it did pretty well. I think it just we selected sharp edges, and I think this was just rounded enough where it decided it didn't need to back up. So it left a little spot there that we will very quickly clean up. All right. That's going to do it. Temporarily put him there. while we get our weeder set up. All right, let's set a course. Why is it not? Okay. There it goes. It just had to think. I guess that might be because we made a new field for it. Okay. Any luck at a part-time job yet? Corbett, yeah, actually. Thank you for asking. Yeah, so just to let you guys know, I retired from my financial services job and just being a little bored, wanting to make a little extra income around the holidays. I found a seasonal job, and I'm actually with a very large members-only shopping company, warehouse shopping members-only company. You can probably guess who that is. But yeah, I actually just found out yesterday. So I'm glad that that's done. And I'll let you know more once I actually do some stuff. All right, 2 headlands should be fine. I think that's going to work just fine. All right. Okay. And want to just double check, make sure we're getting rid of the weeds. Ooh. Okay, interesting. So we're getting rid of some, but not all the weeds. So it looks like we've got a mix. Guys, that's not good. So it's not gonna pick up all our weeds. We're gonna have to get a different weeder, aren't we? Okay. Well, nuts. So, guys, let me get back in this weed patch so we can make sure that we can find a weeder that is going to work. If we can't, we'll just get a sprayer. But this is saying weed is, it says partial, but it says hoe. I guess these are medium-sized weeds, and our weeder will only do small ones. I think that might be the deal. Let's go back to our weeder. This does small grown weeds. So I think that's our deal, is we've got some medium ones. All right. We do own it. Let's figure out what we're going to buy, if there's something we can buy, and if so, we'll swap it out. So I think that's the one we own already. That'll do small only. That'll do small and medium. This will do small only. That'll do small only. Yeah, Andrew, I think we're just going to need a sprayer. You know, there's a chance that this one would work. It's only 9 meters. It's going to take us a long time. So I guess we're going to be investing in a sprayer because we don't have one yet. I'm going to keep the weeder. I mean, we could sell it for like, what was it? Like almost $50,000. You know what? I'll ask you guys. Do we sell this weeder and just buy a sprayer? Kind of thinking that's what we do, because once we have a sprayer... Mark, deja vu. If you're talking about the when I first bought this, I think we went through the same ordeal. All right, I think what I'm going to do, guys, is we're going to send him to the dealership, and I think we're going to sell it and buy, just buy a sprayer, and we're not going to worry about the bonus. It's not a huge bonus anyway. So we'll send you to the dealership. Let's go check on our harvester. He's probably full. He certainly is. So let's get him. You know, actually, let's get our pickup. I was going to do the whole gravity wagon thing, but we're not going to yield too well. There's a chance we can get it all in this one trailer load. So we'll just drive ourselves over there, since auto drive does not play well. Get that taken care of. Yeah, just making sure I'm going the right way, and I am. And let me turn down our... I'm going to use cruise control. These TLX trucks are supercharged and they go fast in a hurry. So I like just using the cruise control. So we didn't even make it all the way around? No, wait. That's not our field. This is our field. How much of this did we get done? No, we didn't make it all the way around. Interesting. Whoops. There we go. Trying to see if we're empty. And we are. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take you home. Good. Backup skills are not good today, Scott. All right. Let's go trade in our weeder. Yeah. The weeder's a good idea, but it's just so specialized. It's not really a good use of our money. We're going to get a lot better utility out of a sprayer, I believe. Okay. So we'll get almost 35,000 from it. That's not bad. We had not quite an hour. I guess we could repair it for $30. Supposedly you're supposed to come out a little bit ahead if you do that. Oh, and repaint it. And then sell it. Okay. Let's look for a sprayer. So we could do a pull behind. We can't do a green one, but we could do a Hardy, or we could do one of these, a strap-on one. We could do a Kubota version of those. That's kind of cool. So these are precision sprayer packs. I think these are good because with precision farming, they use less. So we'll want to do that if we can. And I think the Kubota ones are also precision sprayers too. Do we have any preferences? So if we went with this, that is 28 meters. That's 40. Those together is about 30, so it's about twice as much for that one. That's 24, 33, 33. These are all, don't know what all these combinations are. 33, 33. So ducks are still hanging in there. That's good. That's our biggest one. And we don't have to go that big, but we could. These don't quite go to 40. 40's a little bit big. These are still kind of expensive. That's 28. This one is 24. I think the Kubota, one of the Kubotas is going to be the way to go. And that'll hold quite a bit. We could just go with this one thing, and it's 28 meters. Is it worth it to buy this thing? That goes 7 miles an hour. That goes 7 miles an hour. Yeah. Get the one that you did. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have that in the game. I don't have it loaded up. So if we go with the 28 meter version of this, it's 41. Oh, okay. If we go with the full size of this one, it's 86. Wow. Okay, guys. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do this one. We're going to go 28, which is the biggest size. I don't want to buy more than we need to. I'm going to go with the extra large capacity. We'll just keep it all Kubota orange, new decals. I'm just going to go with that. I need space to turn too. Right, Yan? And this will be a little easier to turn. So I'm going to go with this. I don't have a weight on this guy. You know what? This is our time to buy another weight, because I think I only have one. This would be a good time to buy another one. Yep, we've got an 1100. What does this recommend? Probably a big one. Oh, it does. Oh, it recommends that. We don't have that to counteract. We're just gonna go and buy. We have the 1100 already. I'm gonna buy the 1500. And I'm gonna make that orange. All right. Here we go. We have $187 left. I know we're going to run out of money because we will, so I don't want anything to stop. So let me just take out a little quick mini loan. All right. Here we go. All right, we can load up with herbicide at the farm. That's good. Oops. There we go. Hit the wrong button. There we go. All right. Let's get you back to the farm because I bet we need to tend to our combine again. So we'll send you... Oh, we're going to send you to the field. What field was that? 105? Yeah. Away you go. Okay. Let's go catch up with our combine. There he is. Got about half an hour left. So, not sure if we're going to finish our contract. If I had been like hyper on top of this, maybe. But I've been doing other things. All right. This harvester empties pretty quickly. There it is. All right. We're already 62%, so we will definitely fill this trailer more than once. Like 1.5 times. Yeah. Okay. The John Deere sprayer from Precision Farming DLC with an additional expansion tank. Working with its main sprayer holds 8K liters. Okay. Did I put in the auto drive course or somebody else? If you're asking, do I have the auto... Oh, where's the auto drive course from? Farmer Ed and Yan, they formed a group called... what do you guys call yourself again? If someone will do exclamation auto drive in the description, I mean the chat, there will be a link to their itch.io page where you can download this course and many others. Thank you for mentioning that, Andrew. And they do great work. I've used many of their courses. There he is. I can just do it real quick. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. There it is. My YouTube window froze, so I didn't see that Mark had already put that in there. Okay. Now I need to catch up with my chat because it froze for a little while. Scorp just got back from Taco Bueno. All right. It's good Mexican fast food. Yeah, the Auto Drive creators. They do great work. If you'll click that link, you can download this course and lots of others. Okay, let's see. Where do we go? Oh, he's coming around on this other side. That's fine. All right. Well done. Oh, I forgot that we need to fill up. So I should have gone to the farm first. Your wife barely likes Taco Bueno. I would think that that's true. He goes for the real thing. I mentioned Joe T. Garcia's to you earlier in Argsy's chat, Scorp. I know you haven't been there before, but you want to. The Mexican dinner, if you order it, is pretty stinking good. That dinner, Mexican dinner, earned James Beard Award. That's how good it is. You grew up on this crap. I did too. Taco Bell, Taco Casa is probably my favorite. It's kind of a regional franchise right here in Dallas-Fort Worth area. That's probably my favorite. Good greasy taco. All right, which of these is herbicide? We're gonna have to fill it up too. So let's snoop around here. Is it this one? That's fertilizer. That's liquid fertilizer. This is it. So we're not gonna need a whole lot. Let's do... Oh, I need to get some money first. Well, I have 5,000. I don't think that's enough. Let's get a little bit more. Tell you what, I'll feel a lot better once we have this loan paid off. All right, I'm gonna buy 10,000 liters. I mean, $10,000. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do 5,000. I'm hopeful that's gonna be enough, because with precision farming, or what's it called, precision spraying or whatever, hopefully it'll be really efficient. All right. The kids like Taco Casa. Yeah, lots of cheese and spicy meat. They live down the road from Joe T's. Oh. Oh, let's see. Your nephew and niece worked there as waiters, and oh, cool. Nice. All right. I think we finally have what we're gonna need to keep the weeds off of that field. I'm gonna stick with this weeds thing. I don't normally play with weeds, but I'm gonna stick with it. I think just kind of going with the sprayer. Oh, okay, our combine's full. We'll take care of him too. With the sprayer, it'll just kind of be a no-brainer. All right, so we have a 28-meter span, so that's going to be good. Nice. I like it. Okay. Let's get a new course. Let's see, I think I need to delete that course. I guess that's just the way it works now. Used to be able to just overwrite it, but I guess you have to actually delete it now. Okay. Really probably just, no, we'll do 2 headlands. Let's see what that gives us. That's pretty nice. It shouldn't take long. I'm gonna slow our time down because it's getting dark. There we go. We'd be gone. Nice. All right, let's go. Our harvester. Looks like he is working on... It's going up and down now, so that's good. And he is in the crop. It's not good. Okay. Full? I mean, we empty? We are. We're empty. All right. And we'll get over here. Let's see. So, Corp, now you're going to check out the map in AutoDrive. Awesome. Scorp, you play enough with weeds in real life. Right. Don't need to do them in game. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. So, because I'm doing weeds, I decided to turn plowing off and crop destruction and some other things. I even turned off seasons, so it'll be manageable. Okay. Well, we can jump in the combine for a while. Things are gonna kind of be on auto pilot for a while. And we can keep this combine running constantly because we can offload it on the run. Yeah, that's pretty poor yield, I have to say. So in about 20 minutes, we will wrap up our live stream, and then we will all head over to Mighty Mike Farms live stream that he's going to start, and he will be on the No Man's Land save game of ARGSY and FSGs that I worked on for a while and handed off to Mike. There's Mark Haythorne-Wade. How are you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Mark, we've already been using the time-saving stock check mod on this live stream for this map. I saw that FSG dropped a video review of that, so that's nice. Even though I already know about the mod, I'm going to check it out just to see, just to get his take on the mod, which I know he's also a fan of. Not much to see back there. And the controls in here are pretty simple, not a whole lot of detail. Certainly gets the job done. Scorp, you have that one running? You're talking about the time-saving stock check mod? I've got it in all of my save games now. Okay, so we made one lap around, and looks like we haven't even used 1,000 liters yet. I'm guessing... Oh, you know, do we need to turn on the precision spraying or whatever it's called? Or maybe this doesn't have it. It may not have it. Yeah, I guess it doesn't have it, so, oh well, we're going to be a little more inefficient with our spray. And we may have... I don't know if we'll get docked on our precision farming bonus or not. Still, I'm not positive how that all works. Oh, he's done. Wow, that's quicker than I thought. And we're in the crop again. All right, so that doesn't happen again, I'm gonna make sure we ride him all the way to the end of the row, just so we can get him to stop. Oh, you know what? Our trailer is full. I wasn't paying attention. All right, probably should have taken care of that. I didn't select spot spraying. Oh, yeah, and I should have. Oh, in the shop. Got it. Okay. I forgot that was an option. Here's what I'm going to do then. I'm going to... Let's wait for him to get turned around. Okay. I'm going to stop you. We're going to jump out. And... let's see if we can configure it here. There it is, spot spraying. That's where I should have done it. Oh, it's $40,000. Guys, I can't afford that. I'm not going to worry about it. You know what? We'll just be wasteful. Sorry, environment. That's a little too rich for me right now. All right. Where are we headed? For this contract, we need to go to Central Grain. Okay, we were there before, but I never could find it on the map. Let's find where it is. It's gonna be one. It's got to be one of these. It looked like it was the end of the line somewhere. Have I sent the field over to Scott as a new challenge? I'm interested to know what that's all about. The answer to that is no, because I don't know what that is. Oh, so it should be blinking because we have that contract in force. Let's see if we can find it. Where's the blinky sell point? There it is. I think that's it right there. Central Grain. Okay. And we are right here. So we're going to go right, right, straight, right. Okay. Whoops. I'm gonna highlight it. I'm gonna tag it. All right. Let's get going. Guys, I have not been very efficient with this contract at all. Maybe I took on a little too much. Now, if there's two places called Central Grain, there's a chance we could be in trouble. Let's see. Make it there for here? Nope. I need to keep going. I see it. That looks familiar. This looks right. Looks like you can dump something there too. 70, okay, good. 70% complete. So 30,000 liters made it 70% complete. And we're 53% transport. Okay, so we're gonna just barely have a little bit left over. And sorghum's not a bad price. We could just sell the excess. Let's see. I think I keep going straight, right? Yep. There's the ballpark. Okay. I think I said this before, but I've not really ventured into this town of Middleburgh. So I'm not real intimate with it. That's another reason for doing some contracts. We'll get familiar with more of this map that's outside of what we own ourselves. Keep going. Okay, well, good. We got the combine turned around at least. So we're not carting in the crop. Okay. How's our weeder doing? Yeah, he won't be much longer. Maybe looks like another 2 or 3 passes. Okay, good. 17% full there, so I'm going to stick with our weeder because it looks like he'll be done pretty soon. Scorp, I believe it is 82 Studios gooseneck that I'm using. It's the 20-foot one. Mark. The field. So I wonder what the field is. Is that a giant field? Like one map that's all one field? And harvest it with a 3-meter header? Wow. Scorp, you had a different one. No extensions and dumping it. You're dumping it now. Okay. When you say you're dumping it, is that because like you're getting rid of it because it's not working? Or are you dumping some grain? It's that, yes, I know about the field. That's the one that FSG live streamed on. You just want more capacity, Scorp. Gotcha. So 82 Studios does make a 52 or 50 foot gooseneck, and it'll hold a lot. I don't know how much. But you could check that one out. Okay, we're just about done here. How are we doing here? 52%. So we're getting close. We're like 5 minutes till. It'll be close to see if we can get that contract done or not. The max on that one's fine. Okay, use it to feed cattle and pigs. Okay. Yeah, it's 30K. All right, we're done. It looks like there's some little areas on the sides that are not complete. I'm not going to worry about those. It's double what your current one is. Gotcha. All right, let's hurry over to the harvester. See how he's doing. He is pretty stinking full. All right, we caught him just in time. Okay, looks like we got like a it might just be one more pass. Let's hope so. Nice. So we'll have this one trailer load. I think timing's going to work out just fine. That's good. If one of the moderators can put Mighty Mike Farms channel link in the chat, I encourage everybody to head over there after the stream and say hi to Mike and check out what he's doing on that No Man's Land save game. One thing I have not done this whole time is save the game. Make sure we do that. All right. Really hoping that's our final pass. It looks like there's going to be one sliver left. Yep. Unfortunately, but oh well. It's not a very long one. Thank you, Chinook, for putting Mighty Mike's channel link in the chat. All right, let's head back to the farm to see if there's anything that we can clean up while we're waiting for that to complete. I think we can get a few of these things in the shed. Let's do that. Really enjoyed using this Vermeer grasswork equipment a few streams ago. Definitely going to hang on to that. The baler, the mower, and the windrower all worked really well, and I think they're a good size for this farm. There's the mower there to the left. Okay. Getting to the point where we might need some more shed space. I think we'll be I think we'll be okay. We'll be fine. All right, it's been a great day on the farm. We got quite a bit done. Although our bank balance doesn't show it, we did a lot to pay down our $400,000 loan. That contract will help a little bit. Oh, boy, howdy. Oh my gosh. All right, way to go, Scott. You know what? I did not update super strength with the fix after the patch, so I'm gonna have to get that one later. Let's go check on our he finished. Awesome. All right, and that's going to put us pretty much at time. We'll take just a few minutes to sell this, and then I will wrap up immediately once we're done with that. All right. So almost 2 trailerfuls. That's great. Cranky, you did. You just caught us. We just got another 2 or 3 minutes. But what we're going to do, Cranky, is we're all going to head over to Mighty Mike's live stream. That's actually, I think, already started. But it's good to see you, as always. I knew that car was going to do that. Cranky, we did a sorghum harvest contract, and we just completed that. So we are dropping off the last bit of that. We also planted some, what did we plant, guys? We planted oats in our field 105 and 106, which we combined into one big field. All right. Let's see how much extra we make. There it is. It's finished, and not very much extra. $418. All right. Guys, I think I'm just going to leave it right there so we can head over to Mike's live stream. Let's get that saved. And let me get over to here. There you go. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. It's good to see everyone as always. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Let's head over to Mighty Mike's live stream and say hi. The link is in the chat, and I hope to see you there. See you later.